where the clouds reside, with engines roaring, wings open wide. A silver bird takes to the blue, oh the joy of flying, a dream come true. Christchurch sky is a wondrous show. Small planes rise, large jets glow. Runway dance is a grand ballet. Airborne whispers call my heart away. Oh, the power of flight, it stirs my soul. A timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. My soul, a timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. Kiss earth, the engines sigh, a brief embrace, then they kiss the sky. Departure gates and tarmac trails, a symphony where nothing fails. The winds of Canterbury lift them high, tracing arcs against the southern sky. Each takeoff and landing a thrill anew, a dance of wings, a boundless view.
Well, good afternoon, Dale. Grumpy One. And Plain Spot. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Yeah, just sort out a wee cabling issue. Sort that out. That's done. It's great. Yeah, so it's a lot calmer than yesterday, even though there's this red wind warning. Let me just bring you around and show you the windsock, because it's not blowing anywhere near as hard as it was yesterday. So, I mean, it's blowing, but yesterday that was pretty much straight out. And that was 30 knots plus yesterday. I heard a couple of people chatting, and yeah, believe it's around about 18 knots. Obviously forecast to strengthen throughout the day, but it looks like the student pilots have actually been out ambling around and flying around today, so that's a big difference from yesterday, where they were precluded from flying. Basically, it was just too windy to sort of let them loose. Yeah, do let us know. Sound check. So I'll. No. The red wind warning is also applies to today. If I read stuff correctly, definitely on. So yeah, maybe tomorrow as well. So you're welcome to come and do some streaming tomorrow, mate. I think we nominated you as being the likely candidate. G'day, Wellington Flights Live. Good to see you, mate. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so not as breezy as it was yesterday, but yeah, definitely going to pick up during the day. Spectacular landing by Emirates yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful landing. You know, sort of one of those 12 out of 10s, and you wonder what all the fuss was about. But boy, they make it look easy, those guys. And ladies as well. But yeah, I did notice that they flew sort of east of the flight path and then came back into the wind a bit. Probably just gauging the strength, getting the instruments to give them a more accurate reading on the wind strength, and boy, they put it down absolutely perfectly yesterday. Yeah, very, very surprised with just because I was going, mate, there's going to be a go around here, surely. But nope, put it down first try. Now we got an incoming, and the first one is coming in from Hamilton, and we should be seeing him not too far away. So he's just above the there. Can we see him? I will. G'day, Greg Miller. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. So we've got the edge of the see a plane. I have to work out my angles. I'm in Mike's spot from yesterday, and my angles are all wrong. So there we go, a plane, finally. And he's coming in from Hamilton, as I said, and he's 625. Oh, it's easy. Although he has overshot it a bit, so he's going to have to spin it around and head back the way he came. Yesterday they were pulling up before the taxiway, so they were able to pull off straight onto the taxiway. There you go, under the warning. So we will see. Wellington Flights Live, if you're still in the chat, what's the status of Wellington Airport today? they open for commercial or the Air New Zealand and Jetsstars. So they closed it. At least Air New Zealand and Jetstar basically said, no, we're not going to. Now here's an interesting one. That guy has actually stopped one of the engines and is cruising in Qantas style just on the one engine today. Or is it just my frame rate? It might be just my frame rate. Eyes are deceiving me. There we go. So, other than the wind, it's actually a very pleasant day. Mild, not hot, but just a nice gentle breeze. Should get a little bit warmer during the day. Now we'll find out that one for you. He's going to Palmerston North as 176. NZ 176 off to Palmerston North. And put a few. Wellington gets slammed first thing in the morning, and does it settle down during the day? Does it, Kevin? Wellington flights live. Definitely, it tends to be a little bit calmer here in the mornings, and absolutely monsters it in the afternoon. So it's amazing the difference. Yesterday we couldn't really make out the hills terribly well because there was so much dust in the air. I think Mike might have mentioned it on his stream, NZ1 Aviation. Yesterday he was streaming from here, and we just couldn't see anything of the hills for a time. Is that we can't see things once they go beyond the building. It certainly calls for a 2-camera setup. We'll go over and have a look at the control tower. Now yesterday we also had a fire break out on one of the main roads sort of around the airport, just by the overpass. There's a fancy overpass that they built a few years ago, and just on the edge of that overpass, a fire broke out yesterday. Not sure what the cause was, but yeah, it certainly stopped traffic for a wee while. And had the fire appliances there. And we had all sorts of situations with the flight traffic yesterday, just sort of sitting on the runway, just not going anywhere, and very, very unusual to sort of see 3 or 4 aircraft just sort of sat there on the runway and not approaching the gates at all. When does it ever settle in Wellington? Well, here we are. the control tower and the SID Squad Novotel. And our next flight is actually coming in from Wellington. So it must be open and must be flights must be getting out. G'day Christine, lovely to see you. So the Emirates is on time, should be here around about 40 minutes or so. Be approaching the west coast. Not quite, don't quite see it yet. Yep. Just on up. Yep. 40 minutes until the big bus is with us. And so our next arrival is going to be that Palmerston North, that Wellington flight in ATR. It's very interesting. Yesterday, Wellington Flights Live, the Sounds Air and the Life Flight were continuing to operate as if there was nothing untoward. So very interesting to me to see that G'day Franksy, how you going there, mate? Yeah, it is. It's not a bad day. It's certainly not as windy as yesterday, at least not yet. But yeah, that can change. All of the training aircraft are still out today, and they look like they have been doing some flight training today, which they didn't get to do yesterday because they put them all back in the hangar. Right. Yeah. Before we get too carried away, let me see if I can close a thing and open another thing. And go on this thing and see what I can do. Right. Should get and some of those. And quite good. Happy day. Yeah, too right. If you're brave enough to go out and risk your equipment, mate, and I saw you last night, and I thought you were very, very brave. Nay, foolish. So there you go. That's a small prop starting up. G'day, Vincent. Good to see you. No pressure, Christine. You might have a stay-at-home warning. This is the aircraft making the noise. just to prove that no way it's supposed to. Like I say, I've been meaning to do it for a while, and for some reason my account, which I run the stream with, can't accept gifts and can't give gifts out. That's really, really odd. No idea why that is. But if I go to my main account, I don't have a problem. So really, really strange. George, it was worse yesterday. They landed it on a dime yesterday. If you have a look at the video that I've posted, they made it look easy, mate. They made it look like a walk in the park. So good, that landing yesterday. So I would say there'll be absolutely no problems putting it down today. Having said that, okay, it's always a possibility. So, not have an issue. Right, so coming just over the control tower now. You see that Wellington flight. Not Wellington flights live, but a live Wellington flight. Here we go. We'll find out where you're off to. And this one is off to Wellington. So Wellington can't be too bad if they're actually going to bother taking it. Of course, it props. For those of you who are members, there is a prop emoji. Which George, I would say they'd probably try Auckland. Okay, here's a helicopter. So you can say we've actually had a helicopter on the screen. There you go. Requisite helicopter. Done. And back to the ATR from Wellington. So we had one go to Wellington, and here's this one coming in. And then making touchdowns and so on really easy today. Fast falls up and pulled up by the main runway. Yes. Right. Which means they don't have to do a 180. It's about 153, something like that, yeah. Not far away at all. George, no. No. Absolutely no. G'day, Eileen. Lovely to see you. Oops. I got distracted by the lady in the cafe asking what time Emirates was coming and neglected the camera. Grumpy one. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. How's the weather on the coast, Eileen? I saw showers, which is a lot better than absolutely pouring down. Always good to get the weather report from a reliable source. And that would be our good friend Eileen. You can see the next arrival. That's the one coming in from Palmerston North, is 177, NZ 177, and he's just going to make his way over the city. Just taking that one into the gate. Yeah, conditions a lot clearer, a lot easier to see the hills today. Yesterday there was so much dust in the air, it was absolutely filthy. It was like being in one of those sandstorms in the Middle East. Not that I've been in a sandstorm in the Middle East, but definitely the sort of thing that you imagine they would be like. Just could not see the hills at all, and it was swirling around, and yeah, very George, United is in December. Cathay's on the 3rd of November, and China Southern, don't forget those. They're back on the 1st of November, and I believe Airport Streams is going to come and do a stream on that day to catch the first of the summer arrivals. I'd be keen on the 3rd if it's not a work day. If it's a work day, then unfortunately I won't be able to make it. It's certainly nice. They're making it look easy today. I believe, George, Korean only come when there's when it's a charter flight these days. and they have bought Boeing 777s and the 787 here on a charter flights. Haven't seen them for a wee while here at Christchurch. Of course, they used to fly here once upon a time. So we've got 785 coming in from Rotorua. Here's the next one. And they're having no issues with any ground traffic. Speaking of ground traffic, there's a little red fire truck. A little red electric fire truck. No, it's not that little actually, but it's the smallest of the fire trucks that they have. And probably, I'd say, the fastest. It's got electric pickup in it, and definitely quite a good one to do the runway inspections with. So this is 785 coming from Rotorua. In the background there, the flying doctor service. Flying doctor would probably be able to take off from the intersection, I'd say, if that's his intention. No, he's going to go and get a bit more runway. And our next one is in from Invercargill, and that's 710 coming in from Invercargill. You can see there, flying doctors ahead of the Rotorua flight. This is the Invercargill. George, yes. Emirates is the only airline that offers first class. cargo. And we have an A320 on its way out. We'll catch up with that in a moment. A320 is going to Auckland as NZ546. See NZ546 in just a moment when the cargo makes its turn. Let's see in the distance, there we go. Meantime, flying doctors have gotten off. And out of here, he goes. Very, very high. It surprised me. Didn't see him hurtling down the runway. Too focused on the Invercargill flight and the Auckland departure. Yeah, Davey, it definitely a real contrast in the weather. Okay. Yeah, that'll be do Jetstar have business class? I don't know if you class it as business class, mate, but they have sort of slightly better option. I've never really considered taking them internationally, but they do have this. They are going to be running a service to Cairns, and that interests me because they then run a hop from Cairns, and they're going to time it so the aircraft departs here first thing in the morning, gets over to Cairns, and then you can get onto another Jetstar, a 787, which will go to Narita, Tokyo Narita, and yeah, that's yet another option to get to Japan for Mrs. Seki himself, or anybody else who wants to get from Christchurch to Tokyo, to Japan in general. Incoming flight. It's a long way away, so you sort of wonder what sort of space they need. So the next arrival is from Tauranga, and that's 803 coming in from Tauranga. George, we used to have direct flights from Narita to Christchurch when they used the 747s. What they used to do was fly them in a bit of a triangle, and at one stage it even turned into a quadrangle. So what they would do is they would fly from Auckland to Narita, and then I have been on this flight. They fly from Narita to Osaka, and then from Osaka down to, I didn't go to Christchurch, so it might have been a triangle in the other way. It was a very interesting route. I remember being on the internal flight in Japan We were still on international side, so we left Narita, went to Osaka, and then Osaka back to Auckland. But we used to get the 747 fly from Christchurch to Auckland and then on to Narita. And then on the way back, it would go from Narita directly back to Christchurch. Pulled up a bit faster than I thought. There we go. That's the tower on the 803 in the house. And just find out where that one is off to. That's going to Wellington, the flight that's ready to depart. You'll see him in just a moment. Here he is, down the end of the runway. Runway 29, of course, the crosswind runway here. George, yeah. It's around about lunchtime, mate. Perhaps a little less discussion of regurgitation. But, yes, it definitely would have been windy. What do we got? We've got something flying over the top. I'll see if I can get up and see him. Can you see that? We can't. It's right up there. See if I can find him. Yes, we did find him. Good. Oops. Just by the pole. And somebody go. He's gone. Oh well. So much for my tracking skills. Non-existent, yes. And in the meantime, we've sent a flight off to Wellington. Hey, Carolyn, lovely to see you. Ooh, mostly good. Okay, so our next one is New Plymouth to Christchurch, 765, and he's not that far away. Just coming over the city now. So we're 142, so we're only about 10 minutes away from Emirates arrival, so I'll see if I can find him. Yes, just coming onto the planes now, the big bus, and it's Eve today, A6-EVE, so I'll be happy to see the big bus land in not too distant future. And it's always a joy when Carolyn joins us in the chat. Thank her. She's a busy lady. Moderation duties all over the show. So thanks very much for taking time to come along and see us, Carolyn. Kevin, are you actually planning any streams in the near future, mate? Wellington, you know, you'd be risking your gear, of course, but find a sheltered spot to do your stream from. Do let us know if you're planning on doing a stream. It's always people are always welcome to let people know what's going on. We got a wee helicopter doing a bit of a buzz. Here it comes. It's going to come down the runway. It's the helicopter. It's the second helicopter. I think it might be the same one. How good is that? That's awesome. And we'll go back to the dashi now. Now, I couldn't resist the helicopter coming straight at us. That was good fun. Christchurch helicopters, as opposed to Garden City helicopters. Christchurch helicopters operate out of a complex just beside the Aero Club here. So quite often they will circle the building and land on the helipad just beside the Aero Club. Yeah, Christine, we're getting quite a few helicopters, and of course today's a nice day for flying helicopters. It's not too windy. I mean, it would have been really challenging yesterday. Tucking that one into its gate. And then we've got what looks like Auckland to Christchurch, Jetstar just going over the top of the control tower now. And he's 231, Jetstar 231. You're welcome, Anthony. Absolutely welcome. A pleasure to see you here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convert my many subscribers, I've got quite a few, but mostly from watching videos, and I want to convert those into live show viewers. I mean, I can understand why people haven't been coming to the live shows because they've been intermittent and things have broken down, but we're generally on top of the tech, and I pulled my entire tech stack OBS completely to bits before last weekend, and put it back together again, and I only missed out one thing. So I came out on Saturday and to test it out, Saturday evening to test it out, and found only one thing that I'd left out or hadn't configured quite properly, and yeah, we've got that one sorted now. That's the chat overlays, so I'm happy to see that they are now working, and yeah. Just want to encourage people to come along and build a bit of a community here on this channel. Not at the expense of visiting anybody else. Here we go. A bit wiggly wobbly. And he's going to come all the way down past us here. Yes. Jet start. It's going to go all the way down there, past the building, and I'll just leave it there because he's going to come back again. G'day, Tucker. Good to see you, mate. Tucker, because it's still pretty breezy. It's still 18 to 20 knots from the west, and so 29, as you say, east-west, 29 operations. So it's 29 going this way, and in extremely rare instances will they use 11, which goes the other way, running from west to east. Now we have a runway inspection, just getting down there, just heading down there, ahead of Emirates coming in, and Emirates cannot be too far away. I'm not going to get the same position that I was in yesterday. Here he comes. And look at that. Jet airliner takes up all of the general aviation taxiway. The wheels aren't on the grass, but the engine nacelles definitely hang over onto the grass. So they can play at being A380 on the main runway. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so we can see Emirates in the distance. Okay, where is he gone? So we've got the usual crowd of student pilots out here, and Emirates is about to go behind the structural integrity column, as one Kurt Ames is fond of calling it. Then we're going to have a few heads in a way, maybe.
I'll be impressed the one day they put it down on too long. And he can't turn around and do stuff.
All you hear is like,
Because they landed like a Singapore 777 down there one year. That was how they found out it was really
And so he said, you remember to press record. Going around. Going around. Awesome. How about that, eh? Emirates go around. Couldn't see much wrong with his approach, but obviously better judge of it than But, compared to yesterday, where conditions were much worse. Here's a bonus for you, everybody. Get to see him do that all again. Eve didn't want to pay us a visit. Took one look and decided, no. Christchurch is not where I want to be right now. I'm going to have fun actually keeping track of it without the long lens on. So I might just stop recording and go back to ground traffic. And don't worry, we'll see it again. Hopefully, not too distant future. Replay, you reckon? Well, I'll see what I can do, actually. I'll see what I can do. Hang on a sec. I've got to do a few things. Yeah, Davo. I could not see a lot wrong with it, mate. Honestly, really. So, EK412, October 22nd go around. Right, and I'll find Mr. Logo Replay and I'll find him. Okay. Here for your enjoyment is a replay. UK is #1 track. Fantastic. Oh, awesome news. So, here it comes. And there he goes. Second attempt could be from the south, you reckon? Okay, Mike, how you going? Fantastic. Yeah. So, afternoon, people who are joining us for the first time, welcome. 4K Aircraft Live, coming to you from Christchurch International Airport. You know, you might be right. They might. So we're going to get a runway change. So we're going to get 02 operations for at least 4 Emirates. We've got another couple of aircraft still using 29. Canterbury Aero Club, and then we've got NZ 646, is it? Yeah, 646 coming in from Queenstown, and he's going to go around. And no, I tell you what, we might not be getting he might be going back around, you know, because unless they do what they did yesterday, where they flew back against the breeze to get a better handle on just how strong it was, and get a feel for it with the aircraft, and then that's certainly what they did. The pilots of Emirates did yesterday to gauge the strength against the aircraft. They flew back against the breeze. Yep, here we go. So, right up here. Go. He's not going to come that way. He's coming very much back around again. So perhaps not a change of operations. Oops, I need to take this out and put it back in. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to record again, because I only have the one memory card in the camera, unfortunately. There we go, that's better. Now, find you. Continuing on 29 operations. So they are giving them a view of the city. Do another 2-0 landing attempt. Over did. Right. Okay, well let's go and have a look at the star of the show. Do is find them for you. Thank you very much, Kevin. That's awesome. Very kind of you. yesterday's pilots did was they flew back against this breeze and got a good feeling for it. Now you can just see there's an awful lot of cloud rolling in. I think it's cloud. Definitely looks like cloud. It's not the dust that we had yesterday night. Good to see you 4 months as a member. It's just about as long as we've been going. Now, he's white against the clouds, so quite difficult to pick up. What we might do is right beneath that. There it is. And we're going to go behind the integrity column. Probably could have picked everything up and moved it while he was wandering around. So right back through here and just between those two, and of course it's never going to focus. Just asking too much of it to focus. There you go. So I'm right round behind that column now. So I am just going to focus on the end of the runway, which is where he's going to come, and I'll just wait for him. So I'll give you again another quick look at the first go around, and we'll see how we so this is a replay. Going to take a little while. Now if you're wanting to chat, The settings are for subscriptions, so please subscribe. You don't have to be subscribed. Just a minute. I think it's set to. So again, this is a replay of the first approach. So again, the Emirates is the #1 tracked flight on flight radar.
I swear it was worse yesterday.
Just got one or two heads in the way.
How are you? You know, apparently the A380 is meant to sit across the landing. Did you? Oh, hello, you.
Bắt nó 10 nãy nó đáp không thành công cái nó go ra. Nhưng mà nó go round. Nó xuống không lên lại đúng không? What's up? You fast? I'll go to you. You know why? Yeah. It changed my answer. How much you pass? Oh, that's good.
How many go around until it was cheaper to stay in Sydney?
I shouldn't change my answer. I changed like 6 of them. So yeah, so like I got like 10 rounds, like 6. So if you have like same score as you, after half, yeah, like 19. Yeah.
Do you get that other one right in Independence, the 190?
Oh, the 60 something, right? Like the 140 something ground speed. I didn't get that wrong. I think they give a range.
Right!
Absolutely no issues second attempt. Why they got it wrong on the first one, I guess they'll have to debrief it later. But there you go. Eve is in the house. Welcome to Christchurch. Emirates 412. He's holding, well, slowing, because we've got New Zealand ATR taking off just there. Video booming. It's not slowing at all, so the other ATR must be holding. You'll see the ATR in just a moment. Here it is. Holding prior to its takeoff roll. So that is 774 bound for Napier. And 774 is safely off. On its way to Napier. You're welcome, Ross. As I've said a number of times, been meaning to do it for a while. Maybe the number ship that Kevin Greetings, John. Welcome. Folks came out to see Emirates and got to see it have a go twice. And very happy looking people. Thumbs up. Beaten by the Jetstar 233 from Auckland, however. Jet versus Prop. And might just beat him. look into Christchurch Eve. Finally arrived. John, the winds aren't too bad. They're 18 to 20 knots at the moment. And yesterday they were 30 knots gusting, and it kicked up a lot of dust and made visibility, certainly over the city, very, very limited. I don't intend coming tomorrow unless I get really lucky. My day job sort of lasts until about 1 o'clock. So there's a possibility that I might come tomorrow. But others will be at late. Yes, John. There may be somebody streaming tomorrow. It's risky from some location. It's not so bad from this Aero Club location. We're quite lucky here in that the balcony is rather sheltered. But there's another location, and we colloquially call it the Mound. It's more of a stop bank, really. It gets very, very windy over that mound. The air is sort of accelerated up and over that. And if you're on top of it, which is the best vantage point, it can get very, very windy indeed. So the best situation is to perhaps get down in the lee of it, and then you're sort of sheltered a little bit. We've got the Airport Wildlife Control just cruising past in his electric vehicle. So Jetstar's looks like he's deferred. He's taking a bit of a trip out into Pegasus Bay. So the ATR is going to get in first, ahead of the Jetstar A380. Ginger beer. Oh, awesome. So you're on JQ 236. Let me just zoom in on you. There we go. That's what the outside of your plane looks like. Right there. So hi Mum and Dad. Ginger beer's on the plane. What seat are you in, Ginger beer? You happen to be in a window seat? You'd have to be on a K, which is right against the window on the right hand side of the aircraft, in order for us to be able to see you on takeoff. And when they push it back, so they'll push it back so your nose will be to the south, and we would be able to see you at that point if you're able to flash your phone light. I suggest just move it backwards and forwards across the window, but that all assumes that you've actually got a window seat on the right side of the plane. Here we come. NZ750 is going to be joining us fairly shortly. $21K, awesome. Okay, so we'll be looking out for you. If you've got your phone light, it might be difficult to see. The other thing is, as long as they don't mind, just flash the window shade up and down a couple of times, and we will definitely see that. Over to you. Entirely optional. I didn't encourage you to go against the instructions of the crew. Here we are, NZ750 coming in. Thanks, Ross. Yeah, I'll edit it up, and yeah, if you have in my channel, I've got a video of yesterday's landing with a slow-mo on it as well, and the slow-mo was the trailer for today's show. Yeah, do after we've finished here, do go and have a look at that. It's quite a spectacular landing, and beautifully handled. yesterday in very, very trying conditions. But they made it look so easy yesterday. So yeah, I wasn't anticipating they'd go around it all today. Just thought, oh yes, it's just going to be another easy stream. But yeah, we ended up with the #1 tracked flight on radar. It's pretty awesome. And that one's tucked into its gate as well. And we're going to find should be seeing Jetstar 231 in the not too distant future. That was 230. Oh, sorry, it's 233. 233. My bad. And yeah, he won't be too far away either. And this one's just popped out. This one's off to Wellington as NZ 328. 328 to Wellington. Testing. Start safe. Coming in from Auckland. He's going to come over down past us here and go behind the buildings in time our flight to Wellington. Sitting down there on the end. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, good start. I haven't seen any All Black liveries today. Of course, we're not going to go very long today. I've got somewhere to be. I've got to go and get something. Home. taxiway, so I wouldn't be speeding down there. Get it along just half a metre on grass. Which doesn't look good. Landing. So pulled into the gate next to ginger beer. Let me see if we've got anything coming. No, we don't. So, for those of you who are just joining us, this is the excitement that you missed earlier. And we are okay. Just see what's coming. Wellington to Christchurch. NZ 591. So what we might do is we might make NZ 591 the last one for the day. So we're still watching that replay of the go around from Emirates EK412. Today's aircraft A6-EVE. Fairly regular visitor to Christchurch. Let me just finish this one off. Right, here we are. So we're looking for 21k. 21k for ginger beer. So if you see any sign, yell out. K should be back just behind the wing, I think. Fortunately, I haven't got the long lens on, so I can't zoom in too much. Ginger beer will keep an eye out for you, and if you're watching back later, you'll probably be able to see yourself by just zooming in a bit. Yeah, we just haven't got the long lens on, so we can't really see quite as well as we perhaps would like to today. This is the Wellington flight. Terrific. Well done. Okay, we'll see if we can't get the Jetstar flight. Ginger beer. Yeah, it is a nice day for flying. And Ginger beer's plane is on the taxi. So what we might do is we might make Ginger beer's flight the last one. We can, if I can start packing up now, without breaking anything, then I think I'm going to be alright. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along. Of course, probably been encouraged to come along because we had Emirates AK412 do a go around, which got quite a bit of attention from the plane spotting community. But I've taken plenty of videos of Emirates, including one from yesterday. So do go and check out the A380 movements playlist in the channel. Plenty of interesting aircraft there, including some beautiful A380s from Narita, the Flying Honus. Got the orange one and the blue one. I did not manage to get the green one, so that I only usually fly 2 a day to Honolulu. Also have Qantas, Singapore, and someone else. And I forget who. Korean. And Asiana. So we had Korean and Asiana. And yeah, so we had, we've got quite a few A380s in the playlist. Looks like we've got another arrival. That's New Zealand 543 coming in from MSU Kiwi. Thanks so much, mate. That's really awesome. Thanks for the support. Brilliant stuff. So we've got ginger beer on the way out, and we've got 543 coming in. And we've got a very generous MSU Kiwi bird who's giving us a donation. So thank you very much, MSU Kiwi. Very, very kind. Got a fire truck heading down the runway. We're going to do a bit of dust suppression or something like that. Sure could have done with it yesterday. It's a lot of dust around yesterday. So we'll get this arrival. We'll get the Jetstar, which make ginger beers on, and then we'll wrap it up, and we'll see you again in the future. Not really planning another live stream tomorrow. If I did, it would be a heck of a pop-up. And it'll be just sort of, so these are the reasons you click that notification bell for those last minute streams. That would be just sort of, on the spur of the moment. It's a great day, let's get out to the airport. Nothing wrong with that landing. Nothing wrong with it at all. They're flying a lot more Neos down to the South Island these days. Expanded the routes, the volume by flying these larger aircraft to Christchurch and Dunedin and Queenstown. So the three major airports in the South Island. They're being serviced out of Auckland. And of course we've also got jet services started again between Hamilton and Christchurch. So a lot more services really. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please just drop a like. Gets us a little bit of recognition. It's a bit of a payoff. It's free to do. We'd love to see you back for another live show. And at this stage, I'm probably looking at Sunday. Sunday seems to be my slot. And hopefully the weather plays ball over the weekend. Certainly hope so. And we hope to see you back on the weekend. actually probably the largest aircraft that uses the taxiway, the 321. Certainly dwarfs the training aircraft that we see. And what have we else? We've got something else going out. Christchurch Tauranga. Is that the super long Dashi flight? It's the 2-hour Dashi flight to Tauranga from Christchurch. It's a bonus. And we'll go back and here we go. Thanks, Davo. That's brilliant. And yeah, so just while this guy goes back to the gate, I'll just thank everybody again. Thanks, Telly, and thanks to Christine for doing some moderation. That's brilliant. Thanks so much. And thanks to Wellington Flights Live for donating membership. And thank you to MSU Kiwi for the super chat. That's awesome. So we'd like to thank you and encourage you to come back again and check out the channel for the videos that are proving quite popular. So with that, I will say goodbye and we'll see you again. Bye bye now.
Wings like giants touch the sky. A roaring bird as it soars high. Silver trails across the blue. Dreams take off and come to you. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Clouds are dancing side by side. Through the heavens we will glide. Crystal clear each fleeting frame. Every view a burning flame. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. climb the air.